Is this live? Welcome people watching this the VOD maybe if you're so inclined. This is Captain's Hour. Captain's Hour involves drink. This is going to be a big mistake because it's going to keep. Hello, I'm using hotel. This is going to be a very big mistake because I'm doing this on the second channel. Yeah, because there's no monetization, so it's definitely the second channel. This is Captain's Hour, by the way. This is Captain's Hour. This is the hour of the captain. I have various things in an undisclosed location. We're just gonna do this for an hour. I feel bad for anyone watching this live because the internet is gonna cut out like a lot because it's hotel Wi-Fi. And the down speed's pretty good. Down speed is pretty good. No problems with the down speed, but the up speed is going to be problematic. So I've taken up smoking again, like cigarettes, but just in liquid form. You see, tobacco. It's very good. This is huge. That's a good foot away, but it looks like it's an inch. Yeah, I'm going to be tidy up as I go along. This is the last Captain's Hour that I did was 2019. I think maybe like May 2019, maybe April 2019, and in that year, I made a pina colada. That year. That was good. That was a good episode. Pina colada. This time, I don't know what. I've got some coffee liqueur. I have some rum, and I have Coke. So I thought maybe make a tropical Black Russian. A black. Where's this rum from? Caribbean rum, bottled. It doesn't say. Huh. It says made in Mallorca. But that's wrong because Mallorca does not make rum. Anyway, we're going to pour some rum. Rum has not been chilled. None of this has been chilled. It's all been sat in the hot baking sun. We're in Norway, by the way. That's where we are. We're in Norway. I'm thinking we'll make it tropical. So there's two kind of nuts. There's the coffee nut and there's the coconut. There's the coconut and then the coffee nuts. There's two types of nuts. And then there's absinthe. I bought this because it looked evil. It's not quite 90%. I don't know why. Maybe there's some legal thing, like it can't be more than 90%. But what am I doing? We're gonna add no, we need the base. So this is how you make cocktails. This is how you make cocktails. So there's a good jigger of this. This needs to be here. This needs to be here. A good jigger. You need. I would not want to think what it's like to actually watch this. This is on the second channel. I won't want to put this on the main channel. No, shoutouts are forbidden. I'm morally against the. That is out of focus. So that's there. I need to. Do I do that? That's how you focus. I am morally against the concept of shoutouts, so no. Can I do... Oh, it's this thing that's in the way. I'm not going to add this just yet. This is evil. A 4K stream. It might be a 4K stream, I don't know. Maybe that's why it keeps stuttering. That's not bad. That tastes like that is just a black Russian. That is good. That is really good. We're gonna be yeah, that's it. Stream over. We've made the cocktail. No point staying here for an hour. That would be silly. It's like stay here for a whole hour. I just sit on the floor drinking. That'll be silly. That'll be very silly. I didn't bring my captain's hat. I should have brought the hat. That would have been cool. What am I doing? It's got a skull on it, so I bought this because of I just like the little guy, little creature thing. Use cola and U0 with whiskey. It's no, it's not whiskey. It's tobacco. Well, yeah, it's the smoking stream, smoking hot stream sponsor. I should also mention the sponsor, which is Aldi Coke. Yeah, it's very confusing. Like who actually funds these operations. I have to be quiet as well because I don't like being loud. I don't like being loud. This will not suffice. It will not suffice indeed. I'm going to write a letter to the Prime Minister, whoever that is. And, yeah, hopefully he writes back. And we can just have like a nice back and forth, become pen pals. It can't be an easy job, but running things like... having people write to you, like people just know your address and they can just write to you, that must suck. Would not wish the world anything as such. That'll be just so the best thing about this captain's hour is a timer, so I know I've been streaming for exactly 9 minutes. Using his power as Prime Minister to make liquid. Well, that was my first policy: make tobacco liquid and have you drink it, so that people don't, save people's nice healthy lungs. Because we have to support the local tobacco farmers, but you can't, just tell people to smoke. So by inventing liquid tobacco, we have actually, saved the world, saved the planet, the economy, and just everything else. So it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. I think so. We're nearly at 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes, I should. Oh yeah, it's hotel Wi-Fi. It's going to be laggy. I'm going to move this back a bit. That's better. That's better. Oh yeah, you can see things now. Wait till you try liquid cocaine. That's next on the list as soon as I get my prescription. Just need more things. Coffee. It's coconut. This is a good... Okay, so we've hit 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes I take a shot of absinthe. This stuff is lethal. This is a... Oh my god, this... I'm not going to take a full shot. It's like a capful, but... Yeah. Oh! Well, that's poisonous. That's going to kill me. Oh. Tastes nice. Tastes like... something strong, we have to use like a Black Russian as a chaser. Whoa. Okay, that is that's pretty strong. I'm sorry about the lag, by the way, as well. There will be lag. I knew there would be lag, like going into this. I'm just gonna send this to people. Hold on. This will be good. This is the worst stream. Because I've noticed I'm close to 3,000 subscribers on the second channel, and I don't like count to 3. We need only 2,000 subscribers. So I thought by doing this live stream, I could like kill maybe a few hundred of you, and we just All right, now it's gone from like 8 watchers to 1 watcher, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Get rid of all the fake fans. Yes. Green thing number 3. I will be doing toilet anime. There will be a toilet anime. I haven't decided what yet. You saw the if you're a true fan, you saw the post that I did a few days ago saying should I watch Mickey Mouse Bombs Japan or One Piece. I have every episode of One Piece downloaded. That's not true. I don't know. We'll see. I have like Dragon Ball Z. I have Mogochi wa Sugi desu ka? I have other things. I have no idea. This I keep tapping the tablet. It's just to mess with things. Watch Pat and Matt for the next toilet anime. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Is it like Nyanako Sugar Girls? I have no idea. Pat and Matt. It could be the Pat and Matt. Okay, that looks hot. That's some hot shit. I'm looking at some pictures. That's some hot shit right there. That is hot. That's good. Rating 8.4 out of 10 on Mal. That's just perfect. Okay. All right. I might need to. I'm not gonna watch this, but that's. I'm glad you brought it up. Because reasons. It is working. Hold on. Share. I need to post this on my socials. On my social media. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna send this to some cool people. Hold on. I'm sorry. This is bad. There's an episode where they pass out from drinking pure alcohol. Well, they stole the idea from me. They stole the idea from me, and that's no good. Hold on. I just need to check something. Let's see. Hold on. What's that spooky skull on the black bottle? That's what I am going to become once I finish the black bottle. Once I consume it, once the liquid is consumed, then all will be well. I'm like Shoe Nice, but worse, because I'm just boring. You know, Shoe Nice, like every video. I mean, in the past, I don't think he makes like real videos anymore, but each video is like a minute long, and he just it was over and done with. This is like. I'm still abusing my body, but it's just it's drawn out like very slowly. You get to see the very slow process. You're way better than Shoe Nice. I am. We're just different people, just human beings. We're all human beings in the end, and that's what matters. Is this? Yeah, you can watch this. Hold on. It's Captain's Hour. I've just sent a link to some people that might want to see this. So the thing about Hellfell pretty hard. Yeah, I am not. I just started thinking about it right now because I have like a massive bottle of liquor in front of me. But yeah, he I don't know. I don't. I watched him in like 5 years, so I have no idea. It's actually just a refreshing drink, but every 10 minutes we need to take like a capful of this just to make it crazy. It's part of the experience, you know. Part of the thing about Captain's Hour is it only exists for 1 hour. So if you're not here right now, in the moment where you can watch the VOD later, actually it will be saved for prosperity for anyone that just wants this playing, just this boring point of view video of just a floor and some booze, like the depressing experience. If you don't like drinking, don't watch this as well. Like if you're not a fan of drinking, like if you like my videos but you don't like the idea of me drinking, just don't watch this. This doesn't exist. Honestly, if you don't watch something, if you don't like that skull logo, make a great impulsive tattoo. If you're a fan, like take like a stencil of this. The first person to get this as a tattoo and then tweet it to my manager, Barbara Smithington, on threads.com, you will be the first person to have this as a tattoo. That's your award. The reward is the tattoo that you gave yourself. I'm not going to do anything. I mean, we're all human beings with free will, and you are entitled to that free will to do as you please. But I digress quite often. I digress quite often, as is tradition. I'm going to show you. Need some snacks. This man. I got it from Spanish Aldi. This is this man, and I like his face. Where am I country-wise? I am in Turkmenistan. I'm in Turkmenistan right now. Secret location in Turkmenistan. That's not true. I'm in Kyrgyzstan. There's this guy, and he's very the potato flavored. They're pretty good. Now, if you put them on the floor here, you can see them. They're kind of potato flavored, and they're pretty good. Pretty good. It's good. Yeah, they are edible. The floor makes them edible. If I had like a nice china plates, they wouldn't be good. But the way they are right now, they're pretty good. Bolshevik Turkmenistan. That is that's where my cousin Grambushki is from. He went to university there. Absinthe is Barabuti, but were made with chemicals that made it illegal in most of the world removed. Well, Barabuti and absinthe are actually they're very similar drinks, but they are like pastis and Pernod, anise, absinthe. Every kind of region, I think of Europe has, or the world maybe, because Barabuti Island is not in Europe. It's not on any continent. It's an island, silly. But across, the civilized world, every culture that has access to fennel, which is where aniseed is from, has their own aniseed liqueur. Now, is Barabuti one of those? No. I've just realised we're past 20 minutes, so we need to, as is tradition that I just invented, we need to take a little bit of this. That is poison. Oh. Tastes really good. If I was to rank Empire Training Booty the first time in 2005, felt like a new person. I've heard Absinthe might have been reverse engineered of the Barabuti from Xinjiang. Lol. Yeah, so the if I was to, Andy, will you do animations on the other channel? I do have a few planned. There are animations happening, animations coming out. I'm working on some animations I've been working on for like 5 years. Some I've been working on for like 5 days. It's question is when will they be done, and that is I hopefully soon. Like I am trying to be less Andy-like with my upload schedule in future, because I do have a problem with just kind of sitting people, and you are the true fans. You are the true Andy Wilson fans, the ones that follow my weird second channel and tuned into this live stream. So thank you so much. I'm actually quite grateful of your support. Remember to watch me on subscribe star. Give me I do have a Patreon, but I never do anything with it. So don't give me money. Like, do not give me money. I am not the kind of person you should give money. But there's what's it called? Yeah, so I do have a problem with just not uploading things. Like, I'll sort of start working. It's not like I'm spending a lot of time like constantly animating. Like, you see my videos. I cut corners in stupid places because I just find it funny. I don't know. There's something wrong with me, clearly. However, when it comes to, there's a comment there, I just didn't read it. But the whatever. If I miss it, I miss it. The thing about my animations are when I focus in on a detail that I think it has to be correct. Like, this detail has to be 100% correct, even if it's something no one cares about. It goes against like the laws of filmmaking and just logic in general. I still need to focus in on that detail. It might be that Mouse Tails needs to be, I don't know, drinking a certain drink out of a glass, and it has to be exact. Like in Spoiler Tales, they're drinking a quack, which is a Belgian beer. Hey, Prox, how you doing? There's Proxima 64 is there's I love your videos, especially old ones. I love my videos too. Just hit my brain right now. The thing about my animations is, so in the latest Mouse Tales, they're drinking Quack, which is a Belgian beer, and it's in fact, I'll get a picture up. I have multiple screens. This is the future we're living in, after all. So Quack, KWAK, is a Belgian beer, and it's known for being served in sorts of glass. So it comes like a handle, and there's like a glass. There's no handle on the glass. There's no bottom of the glass. It's thinking about there's a handle there, and it comes out a bottle. And the idea is that Belgian coach drivers, because Belgian coach drivers weren't allowed to drink or something unless it's out of that glass. I don't know the story behind it. There is a story or something. But anyway, I decided randomly Mouse Tails needs to be drinking that beer. So it's like painstaking, like find like they have to be the exact measurements for that glass and that style of beer, and that's what he's drinking in the new Mouse Tales. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but then it comes like details like, I don't know, there'll be like a building in the background, and they'll be like, okay, should I model a building with window, have accurate reflections? Like, no, I'll just draw it in crayon. It's fine. People know it's a building. And that's what my animations are like. That I tend to find. It's like I'll focus in on details, but they are quite often the wrong details. Like from like a standard filmmaking perspective. This is nice. I'm making enough of these. We're nearly down to, it's nearly empty. So I saw the video, which was demo like 3D, some real moves from Real Max, use the band features of 3ds Max to, Christy. I make everything in MS Paint. Hold on, how do I get comments up? Hold on, do I do live chat? All messages are visible. I'll just do this. Do you remember that documentary Riverhead made on it? Yeah, I was involved. He interviewed me. That was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Someone interviewed me, made a video. The interview again was terrible. Sort of coming and ahhing and just stuttering and speaking. It was like that. But he cut it down, and he removed not all the stuttering, because that's impossible, because I stutter every single sentence. I stutter. That's just who I am. But yeah, it's cool that someone like cared enough about my videos to like, make a documentary that. I think if you search my name, it probably does come up, like Andy Wilson documentary. So that was pretty cool. I like little documentaries and things. I do like kind of watching just videos about random topics. And this point drove me nuts because it totally lacks layers. That the skill issue. That the thing about MS Paint is it has its own rules, especially if you're using like the older versions of Paint. Like from I think it changed in Vista, which I now realize is like 15 years ago. But the old school Paint has thingies. It has you don't need layers because what you do is you draw everything in one color. You keep the background one color, and then there's like an option to kind of remove all that. Like selecting the background color is I haven't done it a few years because I switched to Photoshop, but just out of convenience sake. But if you're using Paint, there's a way you can like just erase everything in the background, and it works perfectly. It's really good. Secondary color with shadows, but yeah, that's something like that. So, do you know what it is? I'm trying to like describe something that I just do with my hands. Like my fingers know how to do it, but then I'm trying to like explain it using words, and it's impossible. And there these little potato discs. They're pretty good. It was tedious. It built character. It built character. Kids today, there's no character building. I mean, everything's all AI generated. Everything's all done for them, and it's disgusting, and I hate it. Kids need to learn to draw with crayons and MS Paint, and they need to upload their fetish material to DeviantArt, like I did, like a good boy and girl, and they need to. Remember that, and they need to go to Thomas Cropper University, where they'll study under Professor Brown, and he will Mr. Brown the Bear, and then he will read from the Scatlers. I'm not even reacting to something funny. I just remember funny things. Wait, it's Mr. Brown the Bear. I need to show you. Yeah, it's this guy. So it's Mr. Brown the Bear, and he's the professor at Thomas Cropper University, and he has a book. It's too low resolution, but it's called The Scatless, and it'll say in the description that the Scatless, the book he is carrying is a portmanteau of the words scat and atlas, according to official law. You see, there's a lot of law. This is the Few Crew. I'm an official member. I'm not, but I wish I could be. I've applied many times, but no one's got back to me. Anyway, Mr. Brown the Bear is Professor Brown. Is he taught me at Thomas Cropper University in Bishkek. You could just post a book in the background. So you could. Oh, the best thing is, like, you don't need layers. You know, if you download like a JPEG and like, oh, it's colored by numbers and paint bucket tools doesn't work, just kind of just paint it. You know, like paint it like do you like what's this called? Beard man. Do you have a beard? No, he has like an afro. Bob Ross. Do like a Bob Ross thing where you just like, you know, you just paint using paint. It's easy. I think those yeah, all messages are visible. Thank you. It's weird to think there's a whole generation of kids who grew up with Facebook, smartphones, HD TVs, YouTube, etc. I mean, it's bound to happen. Just, you know, time moving forward and everything. I suppose you can only exist from your own perspective, like the perspective of exactly when you were born to the point you die. So to say it's always weird that people live in a different era, grew up in a different era, have the same experiences, different experiences, lack of experiences. Well, we're all different. I mean, there'll be people, kids born in 30 years' time, who knows what they will experience in our lives. We have lives completely different to ours. Like people born like 30 years before me, they experienced completely different things. So I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just inevitable. Like if it is weird, then just everything is weird. Like my experience growing up was weird. Like everyone's is. It's just, but it being weird is also at the same time just completely normal. I just realised I'm 2 minutes late for the traditional shots of absinthe. Fucking hell, that is beautiful. That's actually really tasty. The fact it's jet black just kind of adds to it. I wonder if Bob would think of a painting if he was so. I think he would like paintings because he liked them in life, and he likes now. Oh, AI painting. Sorry, I misread things. I think he'd hate it because it's not real painting. You can generate Andy styles through ChatGPT and I'll read properly. You can generate Andy Wilson Sentence 92 style scripts with ChatGPT and actually does a good job writing. Sorry, Andy, but you'll be on the subject. I have tried. I have asked. Show me your prompt. Show me what you've said because I've asked and ChatGPT writing Andy Wilson style script and it didn't come up with anything really. Hold on, I'll get it up because I did ask ChatGPT to make a thing. Is that stuff at all like Kraken? Color definitely. No, this is absinthe. This is evil. This is like aniseed flavor. It's 90%, like 180, 179 proof. No, it's nothing like Kraken. Kraken is like water compared to this, or like tea. This is evil. This is really absinthe. You've never had absinthe. Absinthe is like scary. Actually, really, it burns your mouth and your lips as you drink it. It's kind of like Everclear, I guess, but I literally just type Andy Wilson style transcripts and Snot says Simpsons parody. Okay, well, yeah, but can ChatGPT animate it for you? And can they make like this? I'm not just saying like can they make like a Plotagon animation? Can they make like the conscious decision to like animate things using vertex animation rather than bones? Yeah, I was thinking like Everclear. It's like Everclear mixed with licorice. I guess will be the similar thing. I never had Everclear because it's I don't know. I think it's more of an American thing. But where is Everclear from? I don't know. It could be made in Turkmenistan for all I know. Everclear is American. Yeah, it might have been an American company. Yeah, so I can't get Everclear, but yes, it's similar strength. What am I talking about? Yeah, this is like that mixed with thing, but it's cool. It's like I like absinthe. We're gonna finish this then. I'm glad I'm doing this because it feels like I'm actually drinking with a human being almost. Not quite, but it's almost there. So that was coconut. This is a coconut rum. Nearest example I could find maybe at Malibu. This is a coffee liqueur, like a liqueur de café. And there's example of me like probably like Kahlua, Tia Maria, that sort of thing. This is this is rum, just rum, white rum. Let's see. Oh, we need this. Let's see. I think I've got everything I need. So basically, in the drink, there's Captain's Hour. The idea behind Captain's Hour is I teach you how to make cocktails. But I'm really bad at it because nothing's in frame. But yeah, it's white rum. So if to use like brand names, it's like Kahlua, Malibu, and Bacardi in equal measures, and then like a measure or two of Coke, however strong you want to have it. Quite the variety indeed. I usually drink like just shit, just like I don't know. I usually buy just like a bottle of gin and then just drink it, like just straight up. Like I'll have like a mixer or something. Sometimes I'll mix it with gin, tonic water. But there's loads of like cheap shops near me. Like that was like €5, €4. I think that was like €10. This was like €10. So I don't know in dollars or zlotys or whatever, but it was like pretty cheap. Like if I was buying, and it's only small bottles, as well. Like with the exception of the rum. I just asked ChatGPT to make a script with Thomas and Friends 6, and he generated a number mystery script with Thomas characters instead. You see, that's the problem. I've had Malibu Black before. Ooh, I didn't know that existed. Malibu Black, so it's like Malibu made with dark rum. Malibu Black. I'm gonna go. I need to look that up. That's Malibu Black. It does exist. Bold Caribbean rum with coconut flavor. That looks delicious. I'm gonna search for that. I need that in my life. I love Malibu. Malibu's delicious. It's coconut flavored. I like chat. Gin and tonic's classic. I haven't made one in a couple of years, but I always mix gin and tonic with pickle juice and lime and top it with raw cucumber slice. That sounds delicious, actually. I like I really like pink gin as well, like raspberry gin or near me they do like rhubarb gin. Rhubarb gin's really good. Just like any kind of flavored gin. It just adds like a little bit of it's a little bit of an edge to it, like a fruity taste, and I really like that. It's a bit gay. It's a bit kind of like it's a bit of a girly drink, but I don't know. I don't mind that. Whatever tastes good, and I don't give a shit. It's fine. You move this up a bit. I don't have a tripod. This is like I wish I could show you my tablet stand. It's really broken. It's held together with like stickers that I've stolen from hotels. Lies now. I was at least just the complex equation of solving yourself in real time. Motherboard is now living proof. Board and living proof of the impossibility of the grand united theory. Hello, Flores. Hello, Flora. Is that a 5 or an S? I can't read. Hello. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the club. You're now indoctrinated into my secret club that I know no one else knows about except for me. I just realized we hit 40 minutes, which means we need to bring this out. S is in snake. Snakes are cool. I like snakes. I just poured like I'm not going. I need to like keep going all night. Let's see. Oh, that's really nice. It tastes nice though. That's the thing. It's poison, but then you're like, ooh, it's tasty though. It's tasty poison, and there's the best kinds of poison. Yeah, ChatGPT resists generating anything with mature themes. Something all of your videos have in one way or another. Yeah, because all of my videos, I don't think they're not overtly trying to be mature. They are mature in kind of a subtle way. Like kids really shouldn't be watching it. Like technically, if you were to like describe my videos to someone, other than them being creepy, it's like I don't try to be overtly sexual. At least not yet. We'll see what I do in my next video. But like people don't swear. People don't really. I mean, people do swear occasionally. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. But it's not like if you look at a video like I'm gonna make an adult cartoon, it's like Family Guy. I'm not trying to be like that, but I'm just trying to be like myself. When I'm trying to be myself, I'm just trying to be like. I'm not trying to be edgy. I just kind of am edgy. I think I just am edgy. I don't know. What was the question? Was it a question? Yeah, ChatGPT sucks at doing anything mature. Like, even if you tell it to be mature, it's like I'll tell it just okay, be random and weird and whatever, and it's like okay, I'm going to be random and weird. This character's name is Flurple. Like, no, no, I kind of hate it. It's good at like ChatGPT is fun because I've been trying to learn Spanish over the last 6 months, and it's good at like explaining like grammar and things. That's like the most useful thing I found out of it. Like if I'm there's like a grammatical concept I don't understand, it you can just explain that in very simple words, and it's really good at that. It's like really good at explaining things like that. So a bunch of comments I've ignored. ChatGPT shot itself in the foot with censorship and thus rendered itself worthless. Mostly agreed. Yeah. It has so much potential, but it just kind of falls flat because they don't. I don't know if it could make just edgy, whatever stuff does. Just you give it a prompt. Yeah, ask it a question. It just gives you a thing. None of that. We can, as an AI language model, I can't do that because reasons, kind of thing. Then it'll be perfect. But yeah, it's trying to be sanitized and is I don't know. It's like corporate bullshit. It's like billionaires running it or whatever. So yeah, I'm not too happy with that. What is this? I don't mind you spamming. I just can't read it fast enough. I don't know. Live streaming from a tablet's weird. You just because the chat keeps disappearing. I just want it to stay up all the time. It would be nice to totally unfiltered chat GPT. Agreed. Yeah. You can have like just chat GPT, but actually, it just does its own thing. Like, should I show my hotel room? I'm gonna show like that. I stocked it myself. There's water. There's cola. Someone left this. I just found this. Like, it's like cooling mist. It's cooling mist. PS1 quality. The PS1 is quality. Like, look at this cooling mist. It's pretty cool. Like, if it's hot, you just spray some cooling mist. I think it has like ethanol or something in it, so maybe I could pour it in my drink. I don't know. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, ChatGPT is my favorite one I talk about. You can jailbreak ChatGPT to some extent, but devs keep patching it. Well, they will do. Yeah, your Turkmenistan hotel with Wi-Fi is butchering the bit rate. I knew it would. Honestly, this is why this video is called Hotel Wi-Fi Edition, because I knew going in this would not have a great upload speed. Download speed is pretty good. It's reasonably fast, but upload speed is like terrible. And I don't want to I don't want to spend an hour making a video and then having to like, edit and upload it. I just want to record this, have it on the internet, and then just done. I've used novel AI, generating things in Hellfell to repeat itself a lot. That's the problem. Well, are you from Bradford? I've been to, yes, yeah, I am actually. I think that was public information. I'm not in Bradford now, but I'm technically from there. Sorry. It's all right. It's not it is whether okay. If it's the worst place, on Earth, like it means you can only move up, basically. It's fine. Whatever. It's like, well, whenever I go to a place that's like remotely good, like I go to I found like a nice town, then it's like, oh, this is a nice place. It's like I've moved up in the world. But if you're already from a nice town and you go to a shithole, it's like, oh, it's a downgrade. But if you're from a shithole to begin with, then it's fine. Not to say that Bradford's a shithole. It's a lovely place. Lovely place. A lot of culture. Curry capital of Britain, apparently, or the world, or one of those places. It's vegan. Vegan. That's for AI. I love AI Family Guy. No, I've never been to Birmingham. I'd like to. I've been to sort of the. I've been like through the Midlands, but never stopped there. Yeah, it's one of the few places I haven't really been to. I think in the UK, I've been to most places. Never been to Ireland. Never been to like Northern Ireland. That's something I think I need to do. I've never been to. I've been to Scotland, but I haven't been to like the north of Scotland. I've always been to the south of Scotland, and there's that, and maybe like the east of England. I've never been. I've never been to like the east, like Norfolk, Suffolk, that sort of area. Yeah, the Midlands. Midlands. I've never really stopped at. I've been through. So yeah, a lot of places I need to go. Any place in the UK you'd like to go to? Yeah. I was kind of saying that. Yeah, but I'd love to go to like Norfolk Broads, like go on a little boat trip there. That'd be cool. And maybe like top of Scotland. I'd love to visit like maybe like the Shetland Island or somewhere. So like really far north, just so I can do it in summer, so it's like it gets darker like midnight or something. That'd be cool. Haven't been to America land. No, I'd love to visit America. I've been to Canada. Went to Canada about 4 years ago. It was just before COVID. I need to go to Detroit. Yes, I'd love to go. You went to anime conventions in the UK. I'm into conventions, just not anime specific specific conventions. London Comic Con. I went to. It wasn't MCM, but it was like London Super Comic Con, like 8 years ago. That was pretty fun. That was a fun trip. Um, I kind of like London. Like a lot of people I speak to, all my friends, fly to America for my birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. I will. I'll be there. I'll be there with whistles on, bells and whistles. That's just difficult. Like the only problem is if I went to America is I don't drive. Like I just do not. Not only do I not own a car, like I don't know how to drive. So I know I kind of rely on like buses and trains and shit. So I can't just like rent a car and drive about. So if it's like somewhere that isn't public transport friendly, I'll be kind of like a bit stuck. Is a problem. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. I want to go somewhere with a karaoke machine broken, ear raped everyone. Driving the UK is way more challenging. That's why I don't do it. Like I have to like there's a wheel and there's these pedals and there's a stick you need to keep moving and I don't know. It's difficult. Put foot on pedal. Step two. Step one, put foot on pedal. Step two, crash into as many old people as possible for the high score. Have I been to London? Yeah, a few times. I don't mind London. Like I like to think as London not as one big city because it's technically not. Other than the city of London, which is its own thing. Like London is not technically a city. It's like just like all these different boroughs and they're all different. Like they all have their own different vibe. So I've been to like what's it called? I'm trying to think where I've been in London. Near like Battersea. Battersea. That's it. I've been to Battersea. And I went to like the docks, like East. Like there's if you know London, there's the bit with the big buildings like the Shard and the big cock and things, the Gherkin. Not there, but like further east because there's there's like a big convention center. I forget the name of it. Excel Center. I think it's just called Excel Docks, but it's right next to London City Airport, and that's kind of a cool place to be because this is like the Millennium Dome, now called O2 Arena, sort of right across the river. There's the big cable car thing, and there's just like the airport right next door. You see all these flights coming in, so I think that's a really cool place to be in London. Yeah, I've never properly. I've been to a few places, but don't go there often. I only go to London if there's like a reason, like I need to go there for a certain reason. It's been 10 minutes. I'm on 40 now. 40 minutes. NYC Chicago are pretty much the only public transport hubs. If you're in Bismarck, North Dakota, car necessary to get anywhere. Yeah, see, that's why it limits my my ability to travel around the US. Like when I went to Canada, there was like I was basically relying on like the person I was staying with. Just I mean, I was staying with Zane. I was staying with Zane. Like he's been on this channel before. He's been on Toilet Anime. But yeah, he I was basically relying on his family just to get anywhere. It was difficult. Like if you don't drive, just you can't get anywhere. And living in Europe, there's just so many options because I think just due to population density reasons. I'm trying to think. Yeah, just like population density reasons, like there's more public transport just in general. So I can get away with not driving. Like, but if I lived in United States, for example, I probably would need to have got a car by now. I'm drinking the I should show you this. I'm drinking the evil stuff again. That that burns. If you drink it wrong, it burns. This is really good though. Don't drink this, but drink this. This is really, really good. Recipe in the description. Try to read. Never forget giant rats. On the subway. I like rats. Rats are cute. They're big. They're like cats, only pointier. The funny tails. I do like rats. I like cats as well, actually. I'm still learning to drive in the UK. It's a very slow and annoying process. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. There's a reason why I haven't driven. It's just number one, I don't need to. Number two, it's just a lot of work. Andy, do you like Warhammer at all? No. I don't dislike it, but I haven't got into it. A friend that really wants me to get into Warhammer. But yeah, like wants me to like play it with him and like paint figurines, but I just so I don't know. It's a commitment. It's a commitment. I probably would like it. I probably would like Warhammer, but just, my time is so limited as it is that if I did get into Warhammer, it would be it'll be like another thing to like take up a ton of time. Like I neglect things. I neglect things a lot. Like my number one, my animation channel. Number two, the Andy Wilson 82 channel. This channel. Last video uploaded was 3 months ago in actually the same place. I mean, I've returned to the same location. Where I am from in Poland, kindness is anywhere done, especially when towns and villages can be 20, 30 minutes apart in the major cities. Yeah, if you live in, I'm guessing that's kind of a countryside, like rural area. So yeah, like my dad lives in Wales, like sort of Snowdonia region. I don't think I'm doxing him really, but yeah, I went to stay with him, and like the nearest just anything was like 40 miles away. I don't know, 60 kilometers. It's just so everything's so far apart. So I live specifically not in a city, but like close to a city, just so I can get places basically. So, and it's I don't know, it's easier. I think I have no idea. That's just for the I can't read. For the odd ship, I'm from Warsaw. Is like a 4 to 5 hour journey. All right, so you are far. I remember watching your video slash stream where you showed off a Thomas and Friends video game. Is it still being made? No, not really. There is. I was making it in Unity. I do actually kind of want to make a video on this because I have kind of abandoned the project. I'll try and show you bits of it. That's what I have. So there was. Can I speak English, please? There was a video. I'll show you what I have. I don't have my PC with me, but I was making a thing in Unity, so I figured out kind of like in Unity how to make like PS1 style graphics. So what do I do? How do I get? I want listed videos. How do I get this up? Your videos. Here we go. You made a first-person shooter. What would it about? What would it include? So, ideally, if I was to make a game, it will be about kind of like exploration. Like, you'd like have your own house. You'd wander in a little town, and you'd go places. Like there'd be like a big kind of train network you have to navigate. There'll be no HUD, no heads-up display. The mini map will be like a map you take out of your pocket, and there'll be no guns either. Like first-person shooter in like name only because it's like a first-person game. And your job would be like to pick up a baguette or somewhere, but to pick up the baguette, you'd need to travel to Paris. Now, how do you get to Paris? You'd have to train, you have to manage your money. You'd have like physically, like you have to change currency to francs. It'll be set in like 1950. That's one thing. One thing I hate in games is when it would be like Death Stranding, Postal 2. Postal 2 inspired you. I have not played Death Stranding. I have Death Stranding. I need to play it. But it'd be like that. There wouldn't be as much walking around necessarily, but it'd be more like you kind of have to like navigate a complicated like train network and like public transport network. It'd be like a public transport simulation, really. You contributed to Postal 2. Are you Postal 2? I am so Postal 2.
Welcome to the rushed PC port of the Thomas the Train video game.
So this is it.
Use the arrow keys to move around and press the space bar to jump. Do not walk on the rails.
So chunk way of showing it. So this is made using Unity, just using like a stock like engine, like a movement thing. There's like I messed around with the camera controls and stuff. So I somehow figured out how to give it like a PS1 look.
Go to the ticket office to buy a ticket. The next train.
That's the Northern Rail pace. You're damn right. It's telling you where you sort of. I swear, I think it says live. It's a thing. It's how long have I been streaming for? It's probably an hour now. I'll go for another 10 minutes. Yeah, so I'm looking at Unity. There's like a bunch of other levels I've made. The problem is I don't know how to make games. I have no idea how to actually make a game and make it good. And not just make it good, but make it work. Like the game that I've been making, that build of the game that I just showed you, that is actually completely broken. Like I broke the game file somehow, and I don't know how to like fix it. So that's you can play it. It's actually on what's it called? That place you upload games like itch.io or something. It's on itch.io, but it's unlisted. But you can play it. And it has a. Hold on. You need to make a Discord server. No, I don't. I need to make a fucking Discord server. You cretin. No, I refuse. No, I don't like Discord servers. I don't want to manage. I don't like being in Discord servers. I don't like using Discord servers. I like Discord. I'll use Discord. for like, I don't know, talking with friends, like, just sending shit is fine. That's fine. But to have like a public Discord server I have to manage and like, blacklist people or whitelist people to, it's too much work. I don't want to do it. It's too much drama with people. I hate people. It's not even a Discord problem. It's just a human being problem. I don't. I wouldn't want to like make a forum for the same reason. Like people like to be in charge of them. Forums are cool. I like forums, but I wouldn't want to be in charge of one. You see, I'm what's called a lazy bastard. I don't want to do anything. The less work, the better. I just want to live in the gutter, but a nice gutter. You can post links to your image board if you like. If you want to, I don't know if you want to outside yourself or not. I have no idea. You can post a link to the image board if you want. Like if you want to promote yourself, I don't know what to do exactly. I don't know if you want to mention the channel. I won't mention the channel, but you can mention it if you want. I don't know. It's up to you. Speaking in code so people don't know what's going on. My friend also with 5,000 people in it, and to be fair, he's become a bit since starting. Yeah, it's, like of a thing with people, and that sucks. I hate it. I don't want to do work. Like in my actual job, like I've had opportunities to like move up, become a manager. I think the channel is fine to mention here. Grand Channel's back, by the way. You found the Grand Channel? Go to google.com, type in Grand Channel. There's videos on there. Go there, subscribe, do the good shit. All 8 of you. If you want, there's animations. It's cool stuff. It's cool. It's a cool place to hang out and chill and watch videos. You can. We are formally announced. Yes. Yeah. So this is like a sneak peek. It's for the cool people, for all 8 of you. Like you can go to the Grand Channel now. Like, you remember the Grand Channel? There was the Grand Channel, and it's back, and it's grand. It's not grander, but it's equally as grand, I would say. I'm going to move this back a bit. I'm in like a cheap place. My grandparents paid for me to come here. They didn't pay me to come here, but they paid like for my trip. So I was with you. Andy, I think the channel is friends with. Okay, hold on. I already read that one. Why Sour Captain's Hour on the Andy Wilson A2 for that reason? Yeah, I am very strict about like what I show on the main channel and what I show on the second channel. Captain's Hour is very specifically a second channel concept. Because it's for the true fans, for the ones who really care about the about the content production and the views and the engagement, the spreadsheets. Any mention that Pamtree guy is still your video style and got famous off it? No idea. I have not seen any of his videos. I don't think. I'm trying. All these ones are like kind of stole my style. They just kind of burst together to me, so I don't really pay any attention to them. Have you ever considered making a serialized show on something like Grand Channel, something like Xavier Renegade? And I don't know. Yeah, I think most of my. I've made like sequels to things, like to videos. I was working on a Mouse Tales sitcom script. Like I wanted to make it into like a sitcom, like a fresh reboot. Excuse me. like a fresh reboot. Like uh, I really want to get into making fucked up animation myself, but I'm afraid it'd be too tedious. It is tedious. It's incredibly tedious. It takes a lot of time, like hours of your life, for just a few seconds of footage, even if you do it really badly. And this is the thing that people don't understand. Like they think cheap, easy animation is quick and it doesn't take time. It still takes fucking hours to produce. And am I going to end? It's Charlie's Dead Away, but it still gets famous with the worst. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I only watch, I only watch videos that I like. I'm a huge YouTube fan. Like I'm subscribed to about 300 channels. I just hopefully it works now. Sorry about the connection. It's just stream's dying for you. Yeah, I think it's back up now. Um, I'm doing this for the VOD, really. The fact that people are live is just cool. But best way to treat this is like as a podcast. Just treat it as a podcast, like because there's very little visuals. There's a bit of visuals. Have it if you have like a second screen. Have it on your second screen. This is one of these kind of videos. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've gone from 10 viewers to 1 because of internet problems. That's awesome. I love that. What are we talking about? Need to make some food. Go get food. Food's good. It's delicious. What are people saying? I want to get to animation myself. We're going to make a serialized show on blah blah. Palm tree. I'm really just hyper focused on this stream right now. You be hyper focused. Focus on it. Fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to say. I've shown you the inside of my fridge. I've shown you the crisps. Because stare a shot of bottle on the table for the next millennia. What are you gonna do now? Huh? What are you gonna do now for the next 1,000 years? You're gonna stare at this bottle of coconut liqueur. It's coffee liqueur, actually. Maybe I saw some fish with gelatin. I'd like to make that. I'd love to do fish and chips. I'd love to do like so comfy cooking. I don't know where I'll keep. I should bring the comfy cooking brand back, but it's definitely been 10 minutes, and it's probably been like 30 minutes. I'm gonna make some of this, but yeah, I should make a series on just British cuisine. I've shown you how to make. I think I did a video. I made a full English breakfast. I'd like to do fish and chips, but I'd like to make it with like salmon or something. Just do everything completely wrong. Use like salmon. It's got to be beef dripping. It's got to be beef dripping. Beef fats like beef tallow, beef dripping. It's perfect. It's like the perfect material to use to fry fish. And it's delicious. That is that. Jesus Christ, that's lovely. What am I on about? Aspic, beef Wellington. I'd like to make like a traditional British pork pie, which I think is a very underrated piece of British cuisine. That kind of has like an aspic, like a gelatin kind of component to it. If it doesn't, it's made wrong. It's a disgusting way to make them. Beef. I have made beef Wellington. Some people. Okay, there's. I believe it's two schools of thought on making a beef Wellington. I mean, you get a big chunk of beef, you sear it, mustard, strong stuff, and then some people. Obviously, there's the mushroom. It's like a mushroom pate, you could say. Like you dice mushrooms, mince them basically, mince mushrooms, put them in a pan, dry them out, draw as much moisture as possible. Then you put the mushroom kind of pate on one of two things. Some people say put it on pancakes. You cook two pancakes and then you smear it on there and then you wrap the Wellington on there. And the idea is that will stop you from to bottom with the and then bake it. Use Parma ham from Parma in Italy. Use a cured Italian ham. Could be from anywhere, like it doesn't have to be Italian, but traditionally Parma ham is what I would use with the Wellington. Now, it doesn't soak up the juices, but using a pancake in a Wellington, I think it just doesn't seem correct to me. I don't know why. It just seems wrong. So I don't know really if that's the correct thing to do. Do a full video on making a beef Wellington and really bring this discussion out into the open because I am a huge cooking fan. I'm a huge guy. Just to forgive me, but I'm a huge fan of cooking and the culinary process and like the different ways that flavors can be interpreted and showed. Now I'm gonna go to the lavatory, to lavatorium to expel water. So I'm gonna leave you like this. Like the rest of this video, just so you're not bored. Right back. Hola chicas, ¿cómo estás? Where's my trousers? Here we are. What am I doing? Show Spotted Dick in a cooking stream. I love Spotted Dick. It's a good pud. It's a good pud. Is that? Last Christmas, but last few Christmases ago, I spent it alone. Got myself like a pre-made Spotted Dick tub of like custard, ambrosia custard right over it. Oh, grand, lovely stuff. Drop an old Spotted Dick, absolutely beautiful. What am I talking about? Andy's a certified Vine Sauce fan. I am. I've been watching Vine Sauce like 10 years now. He's really good. In like a container, like a plastic container. Right, we're gonna figure out how to make Spotted Dick. It's just Spotted Dick. Oh, English heritage. This mic. The gaming on a Chromebook, yes. We're gonna learn together, guys. Wow. Why am I'm in Spain. Why am I still getting adverts for the UK? It knows it's a UK mobile. That's it. Actually, when I'm on Wi-Fi, it's so this is just using like data. The thing is on Wi-Fi, so I think it knows it's a UK mobile. So that's a building. How would I get copyright claimed? I hope this is transformative enough. We're gonna like to make Spotted Dick right now. Spotted Dick. Spotted Henry. Spotted Richard. Spotted. The good stuff. The Victorian way. If I move about enough, I will get copyright claim. I don't get this is monetized.
Hello.
Hello.
Today I'm making one of the simplest recipes I know. Spotted Dick or plum bolster. Ideal for the servants' hall and very popular for the nursery and at school.
British YouTube ads are shit. If it was like a Go Compare ad or something, I'd be like proud, generally proud of my nation. But
flour, sewage,
trad wife. I'm listening. Sugar, currants. Was that sugar? Cinnamon, lard, egg,
and
milk. Oh yeah.
First, I'm going to mix the flour, the currants, the sugar, and the suet together.
It is suet. I wasn't listening when she said suet, but it is suet. Okay. Just like I just don't want it to be claimed or anything. I want it to be suet, beef suet, beef fat, tallow.
Everybody loves this pudding, and so it has lots of different names. Plum bolster, well, plum because it has dried fruit in it, and bolster.
I spot my dick when I go to the bathroom. I can't find it because I'm so fucking obese.
And spotted dick, which really means spotted dough.
No, it doesn't. It's disease.
Now I'm going to add a little cinnamon.
I mean, spotted Richard, and Richard was a fine fellow. We're live again. I'm really sorry. This is like the worst stream in the world. So okay, so we've covered so far. I'm just gonna skip ahead. So you make dough out of something. I think you steam it. Oh, we just need to go ahead a bit. Yeah, you put it in a bag. You wrap it in an old soiled nappy and you put it in the boiling water. You do a drone shot of the. It's not the other parts. You get a plate out. See, that looks good. You get old wooden spoon, actually an old one. New ones don't have the same kind of handles. Yeah. Bring out the mummified thing there, and you put it on your plate.
Now I need to unwrap it.
Unwrap it. You gone. Unboxing video. Gone. Yeah, this is good shit. This is really good. You snip. Imagine if I like went to a cinema and started like filming the movie. I'd be like doing this, like yeah, it'd be like the worst. Like I sold it on the streets, just like as a DVD. That was how we watched movies back in the day. Bring it out, go on. Bring out the good stuff. Big old sausage. I might do this and be watching like I don't know, Transformers 12 or whatever. I'm just doing this the whole time.
Very thick custard.
Oh, that's good.
There we are. Spotted Dick.
That's how you make spotted Richard. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I can make that. I'm not a big sweet fan. Like desserts, puddings. Succeed. Is it we're here? We're still here, that's good. That's good. I was about to type in the chat like I'm still here, I'm not gone. What was I talking about? Charity is, you know, people are. I think personality. It's a bit of a. Honestly, I am so much more attracted to just like a personality or even just like concept. I don't go for attractive looking things. Like I like an idea. Like there's an idea that turns me on because I'm mainly into like hentai drawings, you know, artwork. I'm a connoisseur. I'm an art connoisseur. Like I'm an animator. I'm a connoisseur of fine artwork, and clearly, when it comes to artwork, I like. Am I alive? Good, good, good. So yeah, when it comes to artwork, especially like pornographic artwork, I'm more attracted. I'm live now. So it's like if the idea is good enough, like the idea is so strong, then I will rather like have that idea and it be like drawn in like crayon or MS Paint or it was like a quick sketch or something. Paint or it was like a quick sketch or something. If the idea is strong enough, then it'd be like some shading, something that took like 60 hours to make. Basic idea. I'm trying to explain it in like very vague terms because I don't want to tell you what I'm really into, which is just horses. But yeah, it's like if the idea is strong enough, like the concept behind the sexy picture is better, you know, good enough. It could be drawn in fucking like charcoal on like you know, on the back of a van, and it'll be like perfect. The idea always outweighs the execution in my mind. Same goes with animation. I'd rather something be terribly animated, but just have like a really good like form and story strong, and then like the whole thing is just like MS Paint images, and have like I don't know, like a Disney film or a Hayao Miyazaki film or something that's like every frame is beautiful, but it's like a boring piece of shit. And I think it comes into my own animations. I'd rather it be like funny and the concepts stand up enough on its own. Like obviously I don't succeed every time. I've made awful videos, by the way. I've made some awful videos, but I'd rather like the concept has to stand up on its own, like regardless of the execution. And if I can think of a funny enough concept, I'm going with it. So with passion. Passion, yeah, I think passion is part of it. Uh, uh, I've just sorry, I missed a bunch of comments. I will now. Aiming for the Big Bang Theory is an ideal wife. I have not seen that much Big Bang Theory. Is she the blonde one? I think so. Soul, as the kids say. I think it's beyond that. Apple is not giving enough credit towards the concept has to be perfect. Like, there's a reason why I make visual medium is because I'm not actually that good at explaining things verbally. So I use like a visual medium to explain things. Which is weird. I won't tell you my day job, but my day job is talking to people all day, doing better. But yeah, what am I talking about? Animation, like the thingy. Oh, there's that's what it is. Okay, we need one of these. We need one of these. I'm not going to do much more. I'm going for a meal. I'm going out to a restaurant at in 1 hour. So I'm gonna do this for like another 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna say this has been longer, much longer than an hour. This is a captain's. This is a long stream. It's good. God damn it. That's beautiful. It's actually really nice. Anise flavor, kind of a anisey kind of flavor. So I'm gonna bring up a list. So a list of anise flavored liqueurs. So anise. This is very important for me. Anise flavored alcohols. Alcohol. You know, I woke up this morning and said I wasn't going to drink. That did not happen. So, flavored alcohols. Jaeger. Yeah, I'll do like Jaeger. The Jaeger's beautiful. Oh god, it's more than I thought. I'd like, I want to try every like anise flavored liqueur. This is absinthe, aguardiente. Is that Iraq? Is that Lebanon? Ooh, didn't know. I thought they're all Muslims. Ooh, okay. Chinchon. That sounds racist. Name for the areas, I'm heard of that. I should show you it. Yeah, I'm just showing. I found a list. That's Spanish. That's Greek. That's it's like a top 10 itself. I haven't heard of most of these. I've heard of Ouzo. Ouzo's. I tried like Ouzo for the first time. Pastis makes me vomit. I don't like pastis. Haran? Galicia, northwestern Spain. Right. Raki. Oh, that's Turkish. Yeah. I've heard of Raki. Sambuca. I've had Sambuca. Last time I had Sambuca, I went around to my next door's neighbor's house, and he said, like, do you want some cider? And yeah, so he put me like a glass of cider. And he said, do you want some Sambuca? And I thought, yeah, I'll have some Sambuca. And I thought he'd like pour it in it's like a little glass. Like, no, he just poured it straight into the cider that I was drinking. And we ended up like drinking like 3 in the morning, and then $19. What is that? Family fun in Cancun. Fuck yeah. Oh, Hungary. Miał Gorostag. Cataventum. Mexico. I don't know what I'm reading. Anyway, that is not the full list I wanted, because there's ones that haven't been mentioned. Obviously, absinthe. Sambuca. So Sambuca makes me vomit. Anyway, we ended up drinking till like 3 in the morning with my neighbor. He kept giving me Sambuca, and I just puked so much the next day. Ah, not good. I wasn't well for a week. So yeah, Sambuca I don't drink. Not pastiche, but actually pastiche. I think I'm okay with, but Pernod, 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 that fucks me up. Pernod is like the worst of the anise flavored liqueurs. Can't think of your access. Hold on, I miss. What's the comment called when it's a live chat? I forget. Do I like fancy strong coffees? I used to drink like a ton of coffee. I like it kind of mild now, just with milk. Like I've gone quite boring. I've gotten. I used to like, fancy herbal things, herbal teas and coffees and like strong things, like strong espresso. Now I've basically gone to like the very British. And it's just me getting old. I'm in my 30s. I'm going a bit grey. It's great. Let's see. I cannot think of the Yogscast Yogpod story about Jägermeister from here. I don't remember that. I used to watch Yogscast, but I don't remember. I didn't watch all the Yogpods. I love it when my neighbours offer me highly alcoholic beverages at 3 a.m. What it was, he'd just moved in and I'd like popped out into the garden and he was in the garden as well. He just said, come in, just while we sit down. He was a bit mad and I'm a bit mad myself, so we ended up like staying up late watching DuckTales and just sort of drinking. It was like one of these like spur of the moment things, but it was beautiful. Barely see him anymore. Did you try Spiritus when you're no. When I went to Poland, Zubrowka, I think. I drank a lot of beer in Poland. Lots of pivo impossible, pivos, or piva. I think plural is piva. I don't know. I learned like 50 Polish words when I was there, but I've forgotten most of them. But yeah, Poland. I love Poland. I'd love to go back to Poland. What was that? Spiritus. I used to look that up. Spiritus. Is that vodka? Spiritus. Rectified spirit from Poland, 95% ABV. No, I did not drink that. That would have killed me. Around Poland with my mum, and she is also a very dangerous alcoholic. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what you just said, Jacob. No, I'm a pussy now. I've used my pass has expired, so I can't say that word. But Poland's really cool. I went across all of Poland. We drank mostly Zubrowka, like Zubrowka with the like vodka with there's like a twig in it, so it's like herbal flavored. I drank that. It was an awesome video because I filmed the intro in Auschwitz. A lot for good time. There's good vibes. It was actually the scary place of the Second World War, but to see them kind of just to be in a place where all this history happened, and you kind of walk through those gates, like you see the Arbeit macht frei, like in big letters, a big famous gate. So work makes you free, just in big letters, and you walk across there, and you just thing just disappears. And because I do want to go to Japan. Japan is on my list, so I'd actually quite like to visit there, just like the nuclear bomb site, just to see more atrocities. Because that feeling of just the harrowing feeling, the fear of just kind of terror of just like you're in a place where you shouldn't be, like a haunted place. It's actually kind of brilliant. Kind of cool. I know that's a good thing to say, but my life. Turning up us in this space. I'm gonna say that. Kozel is the really, really nice Polish video, but a legit gin can be made anywhere. Like you can get decent gin anywhere. Have to eat like cheap version, but for good slight English, a decent bitter, a decent like real ale, and some beautiful like strong beers. Like this person, they drink strong Polish beers, and they're fucking like I drank them as like 12%, and it didn't taste it. and I stood up. I fucking nearly fell over. Beautiful beers in Poland. No one is watching now. That's fantastic, the way it should be. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop making these soon. Next country I'd say is probably Germany. Like Germany, like a good German Weissbier. Excellent beers in Germany. Like I really appreciate a good German beer. I'm not sure what else. I don't. When it comes to wine, I don't actually care where it's from, but it has to be dry. It has to be like a dry, very dry white wine. Like I'm a fan of white wine, so like I feel like a 13-14% by volume ABV white wine, and it has to be dry, like a dry white wine. Yeah, that's the rule that I have. It has to be a dry white wine. Too sweet. If it's too sweet, it's swill. I'm very particular. It's like with single malts. A single malt Scotch whiskey has to be. I think it's acceptable, but the a single malt, it can't be a blend Scotch whiskey. Blended ones are absolutely disgusting, with the exception of one whiskey which I do quite like, which is a blend, and that is called it's Highland something. Fuck, what was it called? It's from Loch Lomond. What was it called? Okay. Right, I need to know. The one my recommendation for the one good blended Scotch whiskey Loch Lomond is, it's not Johnny Walker. What is it? No, it's from Loch Lomond Distillery. It's called Highland something. I'm going to say Highland Spring, but that's a bottled water company. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Don't drink blends as a rule. But my favourite whiskies are probably the island whiskies, like the West Islands, like Jura, Islay, Skye. That sort of whiskies. Because bear in mind, I'm not a whiskey expert, but they tend to be very. But my number one favorite whiskey of all time is Talisker. Talisker from the Isle of Skye is my favorite whiskey of all time. It just has the right blend. It's a wee bit peaty. It's a wee bit it's just a bit peaty. Whiskies. If we go for cheap whiskies, though, I would say I'm actually more of like an American whiskey fan. Like I'd rather have like a Kentucky bourbon. Like the one American whiskey I don't like is actually Jack Daniels. I do not like Jack Daniels. There's something about the flavor just doesn't agree with me. But like any other like American or even Canadian whiskey, I much like flavor profile to like even like a blended Scotch whiskey. Japanese whiskies are excellent as well. Like with Japanese whiskey, like they're kind of following kind of the Scotch whiskey kind of flavor profile, like for a single malt Scotch, but they're just kind of. And I want to say it's better because I want to say it's better because I'm a weeaboo, but I actually also don't because there's a stigma with that. But yeah, Japanese whiskies are excellent quality. Cause I tried like a whiskey, I tried one like the other year, and it was incredible. It was like just, it was so, it was, I can't describe it. It was subtle. Like, all these wee little subtle flavors going on, and they were beautiful. Yamazaki, it was Yamazaki I tried. Yamazaki, I think it's made by Suntory. So Suntory makes Yamazaki. It's like £200 a bottle, 200 good boy points, Great British pounds, and they were incredible. It was incredible, like a really, really good whiskey. I'm trying to think what else. Ireland do good whiskies, but they are easy drink. I say that in a good and a bad way. The Irish do really good whiskies. They are so easy to drink. It's like drinking a glass of just, I don't know, something you like. They're easy to drink. They're not harsh. There's no problems drinking an Irish whiskey. But they're fucking boring. Like, Irish... every Irish whiskey I've had tastes absolutely nice. Like, beautiful, nice. But it's fucking boring. It's not interesting. With all the other whiskies I've described, there's something about them. There's a je ne sais quoi. There is something to talk about, but Irish whiskies are just good. I've been ignoring the chat, I apologise. Using Doritos alone, what's the largest structure you can build? The Taj Mahal. I'm going up again. Okay, cause well, to be fair, what makes Absolute funny in the first place? Your mentions the old-fashioned cats and dogs. I did make mouse fits, but that was before I went. But I would make that joke again. God, Czech beer is probably the world standard. Czech beer is good. Yeah, world standard. High quality is true. Also, they do. Okay, over. Hold on, I'm retarded. I'm allowed to say that word. You're also cooking videos to make pork faggots. I can say faggots, actually. That's because I'm British. I can say fag and faggot. Meatballs with offal. You know, those... I tweeted a picture of some pork faggots. It was like Mr. Brain's pork faggots. They were shit. They were absolutely shit. They were the blandest fucking things I've ever tried. And I like kind of like a meat product in gravy. That's my go-to kind of thing. Excuse me. But Mr. Brain's pork faggots were just shit. They just tasted like nothing. So I'd like to make those, but good. Got to go. Can't hear your response. Sorry. Bye. Good. Go away. Leave. No, it's good. Good to hear from you, man. I love you. Bye. The camera is my... The other day I covered me a pork faggot, something... So the thing is, the word faggots, a fag, like you smoke a fag. Faggots is a meat dish. In British English, it's not a homophobic slur. It's an actual word. Like, I understand the American interpretation of the word, that which makes it funny to me, because I understand the connotation of that word. But to me, the word fag, like, you say to someone, do you fancy a fag? It means, do you want to smoke a cigarette? And that's a very common, like, everyday thing you'd say in English. So yeah, I could easily go a whole video just saying the word faggot over and over and over again. And it's my culture. It's my proud British culture that I'm part of, and I relish. I'm gonna put these crisps in here. Don't know what else to do. Right, I'm gonna have to go maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes I'm gonna have to go. So quick fire round. Who is the king of China? I am. Oh, there's a button for top chat. Say messages. No, I don't want that. Alright, this stream is starting to fucking fall apart. Did I show you? Show everyone my little shoes. This is I'm actually going to do some more of these, I think, because these are fun. These are my little shoes. They're from Lidl. They're pretty good. I'll show you the rest of the room. So I got like 67 litres of water. You need this. A weird foreign plug. Can't see because it's black on black. This is a little This is where I am right now. This is it's a double bed, but it's actually a light. It's only 2 single beds stuck together. Password is 6969. This is the bathroom. You'll see this in the Eternal anime. That's some more Beastman. Hello. This is the toilet. It's a sink. That's a shower I'm using. I don't shower. That's the room tour. So I hope you enjoyed this today's. Ah.